Well, guys, if you're a Cleveland fan just like me, you're probably disappointed right now. Because last night, the Indians lost the World Series to the Cubs. So, basically, yeah, I just want to talk about the World Series, though, because I kind of been talking about it a little bit on my channel, you know, on Warzone Wednesdays. Actually, the last two in the row I've been talking about. So, yeah, I kind of just want to talk to you guys about what happened and, yeah, my opinion, I guess. So World Series, though, it was against the Cubs and the Cleveland Indians, and both these teams have not had wins for a very long time, though, before this World Series, though. And the Cubs have not won since 1908, and the Indians have not won since 1948. So very long time since these teams had ones in the past. So the Indians first started off pretty well in the World Series. We started off going 3-1, having the series leading the Cubs 3-1, and that was at the end of Saturday night when we were leading them 3-1. And then after Saturday night, when it was Game 5 and 6, it kind of went down a hill though for us. For Games 7-6, we lost both of them to Chicago, and that tied the series 3-3. And that means we're going to Game 7, which that was huge, and it's literally history though that was going to be made. So the big thing is though, what's going to happen? Are the Cubs be able to finally get some water to their game losing drought, or are the Indians going to be able to get some water to their game losing drought? And well, we went into Game 7. So it started off okay. Cubs scored first. You know, I was kind of like, nah, no big deal. It's the first run, but let's hope it's not really that doesn't affect us. Then we got a hit, and then we tied it 1-1 in the early game. So it was really good. So it's like, okay, we're fine for right now, though. So then the Cubs started getting some hits out, and I'm like, oh no, this isn't good. I'm not really having a good feeling about this now. And yeah, so it got pretty bad, though. So we were able to get another run after that, so it was then two runs then for us, and they had 6 runs. So then a play was made at home plate, actually, when the Cubs pitcher actually threw a ball, and it was a wild pitch, and hit the side of David Ross's catcher's mask. And David Ross is actually just retiring for the Cubs. Really good ball player, though. He actually did get a home run last night, though, which I would say that's pretty good, though, to end his career in baseball, though. And also since he won a World Series last night, too. So a wild pitch is thrown at David Ross's catcher's mask, and, well, it deflects off right behind it. So we have 2 guys on base, and we are able to score just in time to get 2 runs because of a ball deflecting off David Ross's catcher's mask. And that was pretty crazy, though, to see that. So it was looking pretty bad, though, after that. We weren't really doing much. We weren't hitting that much, and the Cubs weren't hitting as much either, but they're still leading 2-4. So then we have this one player named Brendan Geyer, which he was very good last night, though. So he gets a nice hit, though, and it goes to outfield. So he finds something that we call baseball players the gap, though, which is literally a spot that either the outfielder or the infielder cannot really get at the play. It's usually in somewhere between the infielder or the outfielder, though. And Brendan Geyer gets a nice double, though, and finds the gap, though. So that was very nice. Then we have Rajai Davis, and oh my gosh, this is when the series literally gets insanely awesome, though. So Rajai Davis, he goes up to bat, and he has a full count on him, though. He gets balls and strikes. So he has a full count on him, so he starts, swinging away, getting a bunch of fouls. He's, fighting really hard, though. And I was thinking to myself, man, if Rajai Davis somehow gets a home run, double home run, and ties it, it's going to be insane. And, well, after that, I thought that in my head, the pitch came, and boom, Rajai Davis hits this ball all the way out to the left field and out of the park, which ties the World Series Game 7 at 6-6. And it was literally insane. I was thinking to myself, holy crap, we have a chance now once again. They're not beating us to the pulp. We're actually have a good chance now to win this now. So that pretty much put us in some extra innings, just 1 extra inning, though. So it was getting pretty insane, though. And we went to the 9th inning. Cubs couldn't do anything for their first top of the ninth. So we were like, okay, good. They didn't score. That's okay. So then it was the rolling one out for our side of the bottom of the ninth, and one of our guys gets out, and then Jason Kipnis, probably one of my favorite players for the Indians, goes up to bat. And he hasn't not really been doing the best in the World Series though for this year so far, because you know he had a couple of he had some really nice home runs though in the Game 6 against Chicago. We also lost that one though, which were very nice. So Kipnis goes up, doing his thing. I think he has he has 2 strikes on him, and he just has to get a hit. He gets hit, goes all the way out to right field. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a homer. And what's this? What's this? A message and just a weird kill, but okay though. So Kipnis gets his hit. It goes all the way out to right field, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's out of here. We actually are probably gonna win to make it, 7-6. So it's actually insane off the hook. And, well, it ended up being foul. By inches, though, it was foul. He could have got a run, but it was just inches, though, from being a run. And that got me really upset. So, he hits the foul. But, so that's, pretty upsetting. So, we go into the top of the 10th. Chicago's up, and, oh boy, they get 2 runs. And I'm like, oh no, this isn't good. We're down by 2, 6-8 now. What's going to happen? It was literally intense. I mean, the people in the stadium are literally sitting there, hands on their heads, don't even know how to react. They really have no idea. Before Chicago got those 2 runs, though. So it was just very crazy, though, on what was going on. So then we finally get them out. They only score 2. And we need to score 2 in the bottom of the 10th, or we lose. So, it's looking good. Brandon Guyer gets another nice hit that's into the outfield, another gap area, which he's doing phenomenal though, actually last night, I personally think, hitting wise. So then we have another play, and we are able to score another point, making it to 8-7, which is looking alright, but there's 2 outs though. So our one player, Martinez, goes up, and well, he gets a little number hit, and he gets out, ending the World Series, making the Cubs win after 108 years though. So that was very unfortunate for Cleveland fans though, but at least we didn't get blown out though, which was what I was not hoping though. But the thing was though about that game though, I'm glad I watched all the games though. I probably missed little bits and tidbits of certain games, but I really don't care though. But it was great, the World Series though. I mean, I think the Indians will probably be able to do it in the next couple years, hopefully though. But the Cubs are still a great team though. And sorry guys if you don't really care about sports, this video isn't probably for you. But if you do, and you might not really have watched the series or not have even heard about what happened with the World Series, which I don't know how, because it's all over the place though. Well, yeah, here's your info though. So yeah, we lost though. It was kind of unfortunate, but I'm glad we didn't they didn't blow us out. I'm glad we had that fight, and that hit by Rajai Davis though was very good though. I just can't get over how he just did that though, and how I thought, man, if he does this, it's going to be insane, which it did go insane. The thing is though, with the Indians though, I think personally, for me, I personally think they're trying to go for such big hits, like this big, home run hits, which is, always good to, be confident trying to get yourself to hit home runs and stuff. But the thing is though, we need to get more hits, kind of like Brandon Guyer though, who just goes for hits. So just any type of hit, nice little hits in the gap areas, which that helps. So it gets people moving around the baselines, and which that's what we need though for a baseball game though. That's what you need. So if you do play baseball though, don't worry about big hits. And yeah, that's really what I have to say though, because as a baseball player, I am not the best at baseball. I can't get out of the park hits, but which I've never had before. It's a little embarrassing, but I've always been able to get good contact with the ball and get people moving and stuff around the bases of my hits though. So I hope the Indians are able to maybe just adjust and learn, maybe okay, maybe we can't go for home runs all the time. We have to maybe go for just some hits so we can move people around, which is more effective in my opinion though. A home run is always great though. That always helps a lot though. But when you actually have just nice hits that move people around the bases that the opposing team can't play, it makes it much easier though for the team that's on the offensive side to actually do some work and get some points on the board. And that's really my opinion, though, about the Cleveland Indians, though, that they still did one heck of a job, though, with this World Series. And I'm glad that they did. I mean, glad that Cleveland didn't lose, well, badly. We still lost because, you know, Cleveland, but whatever, though. I'm still glad that at least the Cavs won back in June, which, man, that was really nice for us for once. So, yeah, that's all to say, guys. So leave a like if you are an Indians fan, or watch the World Series, or just you like baseball, or like video games, or just like because to be nice, or just like because I'm telling you so. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Wraith in Cerberus. So guys, that's all to say, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.